Hey everyone, we're here every week on a Thursday at 3 p.m. doing a quick live stream. We're just talking about self-care. We're talking about all the different things that you can do to look after yourself, particularly during this crazy time. There's so many ways that you can do that. And this week we're deciding to put some goo on our faces.
Woohoo!
Fun times, yeah. More exciting than it sounds, don't worry.
And it's probably going to be really entertaining because we're going to look completely ridiculous.
Mhm. Hey. Awesome. To anyone who doesn't understand that weird way of saying things, we're going to put some face masks on. It's sort of like the typical thing that you think of when you think, self-care. So we thought we'll start here, and then throughout each week we'll go into all different ways that you can look after yourself, and some of those will be very different, like very unusual, and some of them will be fairly typical, like pampering.
Yeah. Whatever suits your personal preference, I guess. It's different for everyone. And sometimes it takes a while to figure out what works for you and like what you can do consistently that gives you like that self-care benefit that works for you on an ongoing basis. Sometimes you try things, you're like, oh yeah, that's nice, but then you want to have something that you can sort of go to when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed and can just be like, I know this is going to work. This is good for me. This is going to make me feel great.
Absolutely. And it's like achievable too, because some people have so much energy and they're like, yeah, my self-care is really complex and amazing and complete. And then other people are like, I have no energy and no time. So yeah, it's important to find something that suits your lifestyle as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And energy levels, that's another big one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't mind fluctuate all the time. Like I can be super high energy some days and then other days I just want to be a couch potato. And then like being the couch potato becomes a form of self-care for me because it's like I need the day to rest and recharge and just have a moment to stop and be like, it's okay to stop for 5 minutes and just be a bit lazy for a day.
Oh, 100%. No, I totally
Or
get
two,
that. I'm
or
really
three.
Or three, exactly. I'm terrible at stopping sometimes. So I can definitely relate to that. Like sometimes just being a couch potato is enough. Like you're enough. Just burrito for a while.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yep.
I know, like personally, I'm very introverted. So if I'm hanging out with a lot of people, my energy gets sapped really quickly. So it's like I need to balance. I love socializing, but then I also need to balance that with my ability to socialize and be like present during a socializing thing. Because otherwise I just zone out because I'm too tired. I'm like, my brain can't deal. I just sit there in the corner like.
I have the exact same thing. I had two catch-ups. Doesn't sound like much. Two social catch-ups on one day over the weekend, and by the second I was like, I'm wrecked. Like I'm so tired.
Completely.
Particularly at the moment, because like we've had so much time in isolation and we're not as even used to like the social energy that things take these days as well. And so when we are catching up with people, it's like, this is so tiring.
Yeah, I think because like isolation becomes the new normal and you kind of underestimate how tiring it actually is going out to start doing things that were the old normal.
Right? 100%.
It's like, wow, this is really draining and I didn't realize this was so draining when I did it earlier.
We're very adaptable, aren't we? Sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse.
Yes.
Oh, God. Yeah. So we're going to put some masks on. I've got a charcoal mask today, which I'm very lucky that my jacket is also black, because doing this with a white jacket would be a mistake. I've done it before.
Oh, is it actually black?
Yeah, it's black and gooey. Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah, got all the charcoal in it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have it's called a radiance boosting sheet mask. Ooh. Apparently one sheet mask equals 20 days of moisturizer, which sounds great to me.
That sounds amazing.
I feel like it's a lie, but
that's what I'm thinking too. 20 days. so much moisturizer. That's like
Right.
a liter or two. Like
Yeah, and like it's not a liter of moisturizer.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. It'll be a bit
I'm
messy.
so excited. This is probably gonna be a bit awkward while we try and put these on.
100%. Let's see how we go.
Because I find like I try and do these a bit. Oh, it's really gooey actually. 20 days of moisturizer. Oh, yours is different to mine. So mine's like a fabric mask.
Yep.
Put on your face.
Yes.
And they're kind of terrifying. It's a bit like scary.
Oh my God, yes. Wow.
But I like to stretch them because it's just fabric. I like to just stretch them out a little bit on the eye holes and stuff.
Yep.
Just so they fit on my face a bit better.
Yep. No, I've definitely been there. It looks like we're doing a Halloween special.
It's like a pizza.
I feel like I'm from Lord of the Flies or something. Like it's like,
It's usually like
I'm a lost boy.
Oh my God.
You look a bit like Freddy.
Oh, geez. It's always fun, a bit terrifying.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I feel like once it's smoother, it looks less creepy, but
yep.
kind of look like a second skin.
What a lovely skin mask you have there.
I hope this doesn't give anyone a nightmare.
Yeah, that's the opposite of what we want with a self-care vlog. Just traumatize the kids. Oh no.
I'm gonna open it around my mouth, but so I can speak.
To anyone who might be commenting at the moment, for obvious reasons, we can't really check the comments right now. So if you're scared, maybe just hit the home button or something. Yeah.
Right. It's just it feels okay. I feel like I should describe the feeling of this so it's not so
yes.
It's just like I find them really calming and really soothing. It's like putting your face underwater but not having to be underwater.
Yeah. It's like really cool, I suppose.
Yes.
Like not cold, just like cool, refreshing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, it always feels really nice when you see how glowy and pretty your face gets.
Yes.
It's very good for your skin. And also, I find them really fun because they're just ridiculous.
They are, aren't they? Oh my God.
They just look really silly. And that's my favorite part about them.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh no. This one is so sticky. Oh my God. So the charcoal masks are generally to try to get into the pores and like help to reduce the oil in your face. I've had really oily skin lately. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's like the cold weather or not sure. Maybe just, time of year but yeah, my skin's been super oily and I've gotten a bit of cystic acne, which is always a bit annoying, like just irritating. So hopefully this helps a little bit. But yeah, it feels super gross, not gonna lie. It's like super sticky.
I haven't tried any of those before. I've only tried the sort of fabricy ones that you have to kind of plaster to your face.
Yep. Yep.
Haven't tried any of the sticky ones yet.
Oof. Yep. Also, anyone who might be watching, I hope my cat isn't too distracting. He keeps making like crazy loud noises in the background. He's just doing like flips and like just running around. He is so crazy.
He's so cute though.
He's adorable. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. Yep. he was trying to lick the face mask before. I'm like, buddy, I don't think you can have that. I think that might hurt you.
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah.
Annoying thing with these is that they sort of slip and slide and you have to keep readjusting.
Yeah, yep. Bit of gravity going on.
Yeah, so they don't go in your mouth. Don't want them in your mouth or your eyes.
No, that's definitely not what we want. Yep. I find that also with the face masks, like it's just a mindset thing. Like I know that technically I could be doing stuff with a face mask on, like being busy, working around the house, but I think something about the sensation of it like makes you sit down and stop for a bit, which is always really good.
Yeah, it's like taking, because I think, how long do you keep these on for? Mine's 15 minutes. Usually
same.
Like 15 to, sometimes they're 30, it depends which one you get. But it's just that time, even just that 15 minutes to take completely for yourself and just to sit there and enjoy the sensation on your face and to not have to worry about other stuff, because it is really hard to do things while you have them on. You sort of, it forces you to take a break.
No, that's so true. Yep. I'll just check the comments, see if anybody's been chatting.
They're probably too afraid.
They probably are, to be honest. Oh, nice. So Jordan said that she's going to be joining in with a tea tree clay mask, which sounds really nice. Yeah,
that sounds beautiful.
It really does.
That would be really nice for your skin. I think tea tree is supposed to be pretty fantastic for your skin.
Yeah, it really is. My mum used it a lot growing up and yeah, it worked for her really well. Oops. And Kylie has asked, is the charcoal a peel-off mask? It is. I thought you might enjoy that. We'll see how we go. Is
it? Oh, no.
We'll see how we go. Yeah. I was like, bit of extra entertainment for our fans.
Mine's going to be real simple, just like, a nice peaceful peel.
A nice peaceful peel, and I'll just be crying over here. No, it'll be fine. Sometimes a cry is really good self-care. It can feel really nice.
I like a good cry. Sometimes it's like that built-up stress, and doing something like crying can be really good to just relieve it. Yeah. Sometimes you just need to let your body do what it wants to do. And sometimes that's to have a really big cry. And then you feel...
Yeah, 100%. There's so much like natural pain relievers that happen in the brain when we cry. So sometimes it's just, it's really good just to let it out and just know that your body's just trying to help you out, trying to do you a favor.
Yeah. I remember reading a while ago that stress just sort of, it can linger in your body if you don't actually do something to get it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It has something to do with, I can't remember if it has something to do with fight or flight, but you sort of get stuck in that stress response. And if you don't do something like crying or, going for a walk or going for a run or something that sort of gets that stress out, it just lingers in your body, and it's really not good for you to keep it stress all in your body. So you need to
100%. I find that like when I'm stressed, I don't even realize that I'm doing it, but I feel like I don't breathe properly. Like I get really shallow breathing, and I also find that as a result of that, my shoulders just go like this, and I don't even realize I'm doing it, just holding this weird tension in my back and my shoulders. And then I get to the end of the day and I'm like, I am so sore. Why am I this sore? Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing how your body physically responds to something that feels like an emotional response. I know that personally, like my jaw gets really tense. Like if I'm quite stressed, I'm always tensing my jaw, and I have to like remind myself, okay, you need to just relax. You sort of huddle yourself up. Tension. It's like
it's such like a Yeah, it's such a survival thing, I think, like
Mm.
to ball up and like hide. Like it's that hiding reflex, I feel like, from when we're little.
Yeah.
Yeah. The body like has its own set of reactions that sometimes we don't even know. We're just like, and then when you do notice them, you're like, oh, what do I do with this? Like,
Yeah, I think it's something that's good to be aware of how your body personally reacts to things like being stressed, or just being aware of how your body is feeling, I guess. So important to sort of tap into that, because then you can address it and help yourself feel a bit better, or just do something self-care related that just gets you in a different headspace, I guess.
100%. Where I used to work, they were sort of called circuit breakers. And I
Mm.
sort of like that because yeah, it is like you're running on a bit of a loop sometimes. And once you figure out that you're in a loop, you've also got to then go through the process of like, well, what's going to break this loop? What's going to be my circuit breaker for this stress or, you know, sadness or like whatever the mood or emotion that you're feeling is. And sometimes it's a face mask, and other times, you know, it's a walk. Sometimes it's being a couch potato for a few days. Other times it's like getting busy and doing some stuff.
Yeah, I think it varies for everyone. It's just sort of what what gives you that, I guess, relief, and gives you that pause to be like, I'm doing something for me and this feels really great.
Yeah, 100%. Just sit with it for a bit, or distract yourself for a bit, and then come back to whatever's, you know, whatever's causing
Yeah.
the issues in the first place. Because sometimes just having a little bit of a break can really help you get a fresh perspective on things too.
Yeah. I think it. I'm looking at comments to see if we have any more.
Yes. Oh, Jordan said that the tea tree clay mask is really green, which, oh my gosh, we could just have like a rainbow of face mask, you know, shades and colors. Just
you need to put a picture in the comments, Jordan, please.
Yes, please do. Oh my gosh, you can put photos in the group comments. I know that Facebook doesn't let you do it on the page, but on the group you can post your photos in the comments. So please do. That'd be awesome. And if anybody like does this at home and just wants to take a selfie and send it in, like do it. That'd be awesome.
Please do. I might put my I have a picture of me and my mum doing the bubble face masks while we were away. So I'll definitely put it in the comments so you can see the exciting antics. Face mask life.
Yep. And also, if anyone has suggestions of like what you want to see here, like what is the self-care that you do that you want to share with people, let us know. Like it could be anything. It could be playing guitar, it could be doing gardening, it could be something really obscure, like you really enjoy like cleaning the grout in the tiles when you're stressed. Like let us know and we'll do it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That sounds really I'll attempt. I have a piano. I can attempt to play. I'm not very good. If that's someone's request, sure.
100%. I was going to say I've got a guitar. Not very good either, but happy to play. It's definitely a lot of fun.
Yes. I know mine personally, I usually like to... My mask is getting real creepy right now. It's just...
just pull a chainsaw out, you know.
I'm trying to make it look less terrifying, but it's not working.
It's just getting worse.
I know personally. Oh my gosh. I like to do like drawing and stuff is a big self-care thing for me. I think because it's something that I can focus on, and it literally takes me out of any other thought that I was having in that moment. Like it's just complete focus. And for me, that's really sort of rejuvenating, I guess. Either that or I like to walk a lot.
Walking's amazing. It's so achievable because it's like, I feel like a lot of the time there's, you know, ads or, you know, people like, oh, you got to start running, you got to start doing like cross training or Pilates or boxing. And you're just like, it's a lot. So just start with walking. Like it is so chill. It's relaxing. I was listening to Triple J this morning, and they had Dr. Carl Krushanisky on, and he was talking about that they'd done this big study of all different types of exercises, and they found that the consistent factor for all of these exercises was consistency. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as it's regular.
Yeah. I think regular and that you enjoy it.
100%. Exactly, because it's not going to be regular if you don't enjoy it. Like, you're going to hate it. You're going to dread it.
Yeah. You don't want to force yourself, because that was always the thing that I found. I always felt like I had to go to the gym or had to be doing like these weight classes and things to be exercising to the level that I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But then I started walking and going out into the world and just like doing hikes and things, and then doing yoga. And I enjoy both of them immensely. So it's like they give me those benefits and I don't feel pressure to do either of them. So I can do them.
100%.
I love them.
100%. I love yoga and I love walking. They're so relaxing. They don't always have to be. Like, sometimes you can push yourself and get your heart rate going. But yeah, they can be done at lots of different levels. I think I really enjoy that about them, and they're really soothing as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And walking, I remember reading an article, I think it was on The Guardian. I need to like get my reference list sorted for these discussions. But
I feel like that always. Like, where's my references?
Yeah, where are they? But
just carry a book around. Sorry.
I need like walking bibliography with me. This is where I got this information. But it was something about walking being really beneficial, not only for your body, but for your mind. Like, your body is meant to be moving, and even the act of walking can really help your brain process things in a multiple like different ways. And it's incredible the benefits that can come just from moving around and just doing something that you really love to do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The other one I really love.
Oh, go.
Yeah. The other one I really love is dancing. It's something that, like, growing up, I thought I was the worst dancer in the world, because I was so uncoordinated. I had all my moves were from my mum, just like boogie. That was about all I knew. And the snorkel, and I was so bad. I had no coordination. I had a good sense of, yes, exactly. Drink the Coke, shopping cart. I don't know. That's a throwback. Oh my gosh.
Classic.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and I was pretty uncoordinated and very clumsy. I had a good sense of musical rhythm, but I never really had any like skills in my body. So I found myself so embarrassed, and this is also a thing that happens with anxiety, is you get so embarrassed about not being good at things that you don't try new things and you don't go through that hard learning process so that you can actually get good at it and be confident in it.
Yeah.
And then I found as an adult, I've re-explored that, and I was like, no, I'm going to try dancing. So I started Zumba with Youth Space, which was so fun, and started getting some of the basic like coordination down pat. And then I started doing some YouTube, like with Fitness Marshall, doing some YouTube videos.
Nice.
Yeah, and now I actually have like a few moves that don't look terrible, but also I can just have fun. Even if I'm terrible, I've been able to let go of like the fact that I have to be perfect at it, and I can just sort of have fun in the moment and just enjoy it, which I think is really liberating.
Yeah, that's the thing that I find really hard with a lot of things, is that you want to be good at it and perfect at it straight away, like me personally. And it's just not possible. Like, you're not going to be good at it when you start. But I think that we forget that that's okay, because I guess
100%.
as you're growing up, you sort of get like pass, fail. And it's okay to be bad at something, because you're going to get better at it. And even if you don't, it's still fine.
Exactly. That's the other thing. It's like, even if you never get better at that thing, or if, you never get that much better, like if you enjoy it and you have fun doing it, like that's what should matter.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really hard to take the pressure off ourselves. But it's so worth it. Yes.
I'm a big into dancing as well. I love just generally looking a bit silly. So I'm dancing, I'm terrible at it. But I often have like dance parties in my house on my own. just like put some music on and enjoy some terrible dance moves, because not only does it feel great to just let go and be a bit silly, but you know, it's a bit of exercise, it's a bit of fun, and it just makes me feel really good dancing.
Yeah,
it's just so good.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. We've got a comment from Simone, who's joined the face mask party. Welcome,
Yay!
welcome, welcome. And a comment from Jordan saying that, yeah, walking is awesome. You can see such great sights while walking, like gardens, trees, and cute animals, which is a big bonus. I actually have a photo folder on my computer, and it's just cute animals.
Yeah, I'm
It's
always
so good.
following all those groups on Facebook and like saving heaps of memes with like cute animals on my phone.
Yes, yes. This is sort of painful, but really satisfying.
Oh, you can do one of those sad, you know, those videos where they're just like peeling things or chopping things, and it's real satisfying.
Yes, I love it.
This one was just a rub-in one, but my face is like illuminated.
Oh my god, it is. Wow, did it have like bleach in there? Or?
I don't know, but apparently it's 20 days worth of moisturizer.
Hey.
So yes, my face
so
is
good.
healthy and lovely and nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's the other great thing about these face masks, is that at the end you just feel, I don't know, kind of rejuvenated afterwards. It's just like, yeah, this feels great.
Absolutely. No, I agree. Like,
on the day.
Yes. Wow, this is feeling super nice.
Yay! That didn't look too painful. I was expecting
no,
more
it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Like there was a little bit of a like a pulling sensation, but it wasn't too painful. So that was awesome. I was a little worried it was going to be not so good. Oh yeah, that feels wow. Oh my god. Do I have paws? Are there paws there?
No.
What?
They're gone.
What? Who took them?
But I like those nose strips where you can like, you pull off, you do the thing with the nose. They're really satisfying too, because you can look at all the stuff that comes out, and it's just but it's really fun.
That's so real. This has been really fun. This has been a great pick-me-up. Love it. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We hope that you can do some of this stuff at home. Let us know how you go, post your photos, and give us your ideas for different self-care activities that you want to see us do. Like what works for you, we want to show people. So comment below or just message the page, whatever works for you, and we will see you next week. Bye. Take care, everyone.